Hey there guys, what is good? Gamer Dude back once again to bring you another Spider-Man PS4 update. So, today we have some disappointing news. A lot of us have been clamming for the New Game Plus since the game's release, so we could play through it again whilst keeping all of our gear and all of our suits. And it was initially thought that we were going to get this as a patch update, which would have been update 107, and it would have launched yesterday on October 17th. However, insomniacgames have now confirmed this is not the case, that it's been delayed, it's been pushed back, or they're just waiting for the DLCs to finish and then they're going to do it after that. Which I suppose would make a lot of sense, because they don't want to release the New Game Plus at the same time as the DLCs, because then people are just going to be concentrating on the New Game Plus, and they really want people to focus on the DLCs. I mean, I know for a fact if the DLCs came out at the same time as the New Game Plus, I would play the New Game Plus again first, but that's just me. Now, where are my manners? I forgot to give my shout outs, so shout out to all my subscribers. I want to thank you all so much for the love and support. We're up to 715 now, so I really appreciate it. I will leave shout outs in the description below, just so I'm not dragging this video out too long, because today it's just an information video with a lot to give you guys. So, as we know, the game launched with a massive reception. It beat sales on God of War within its first day, which is absolutely fantastic. And as I've said, we've all been clamouring for the New Game Plus since its release on September the 7th. Insomniac did tease after the game's release that it was in the works, and we all know this. We've seen the posts, we've seen the comments, and they have since stated that it's on its way. We just have to be patient. In a recent tweet, Insomniac have said the New Game Plus is, quote, coming soon. Now, why would they tease this saying it's coming soon and then state that it's not coming soon? Because that's basically what they've done. We all thought we were getting it on October 17th, as I've said, and now they've basically says no, it's not coming soon at all. So it's like, why say it's coming soon and then just go back on your word and say it's not coming soon? Doesn't make a lot of sense. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. That'd be really cool to know. But as we know, this month, October 23rd, so we're not too far away now. It's the 18th today, so 19, 20, 21, 22. We're 5 days away from the first DLC, which is part of the City That Never Sleeps. Now, according to Insomniac, the DLC adds new story missions. There's a robbery that entangles Spiderman and Mary Jane with an old flame of Peter Parker. So, obviously that's Felicia Hardy, Black Cat. We all know that. It was teased in the actual game when you complete Black Cat's kind of awkward take pictures of these little cat figurine storyline bit, but whatever, it got us a cool suit out of it. I love that suit. Felicia is apparently going to be part of a side quest in the game, but it also appears in recorded messages. So, does this mean we're going to get some more Just the Facts from J. Jonah Jameson? Because I would love to see more of that. You know, this whole thing, it's just going to be basic.
Hello, New York!
Moment in the game. Now, I had to include that because it seemed fitting. We've all completed the game now. We've all probably 100%ed everything. Most of us have platinumed it. I've platinumed it. Most of the people I know have platinumed it. So basically, when this DLC drops, it is just going to be that. It is going to be a hello New York once again. I mean, yeah, I still play the game because I love to swing around and traverse around the city. It's fantastic. It's brilliant. But it's going to bring everyone back to the game, and we're all waiting to see more and what they have planned. So as I was saying, I really think that there's going to be more sort of J. Jonah Jameson Just the Facts bits, because it would make a lot of sense, because in itself, the DLC, I think it's going to be around about 12 hours worth of gameplay with all 3 DLCs, so it would make sense that there's going to be some extra Just the Facts bits. I mean, whether they include that in the main story or it's just in the DLCs, I do not know yet. But the DLC does mark Felicia Hardy, Black Cat's first major appearance in this game and in any game since Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. The heist also adds new faction enemies for Spider-Man to take on, as well as more challenges to complete and extra PlayStation trophies to earn, which is really cool because I'm kind of a trophy hunter. I've been going through a lot of my older games and collecting trophies. Like, I'm doing a Batman playthrough at the moment. Doing a live stream on that tonight as well, so stay tuned for that. And I've just gotten 2 more trophies from Arkham Asylum, and I haven't had any trophies on Arkham Asylum for 2 years. So it's really cool to go back and get those trophies and be sort of fact-finding on that. There'll be 3 new suits. The Scarlet Spider Mark II, which is basically just a red suit with a black symbol and sort of black lapels. That's a really cool Scarlet Spider suit. I really love that one. The Resilient Spider suit, which basically... The Resilient Spider suit is basically the Spider Armor Mark II, I believe, or the Velocity suit. It resembles those two, and we're getting the Spider-Man UK suit. I'm not too sure how I feel about the UK suit. I mean, I would love the Raimi suit. I would have loved them to include the Raimi suit. There's a lot of people on YouTube and a lot of people playing the game that are clamoring for that suit. I know I am, because personally, apart from Insomniac suit, because Insomniac suit is beautiful, you can see it on screen there, the Raimi suit is probably my favourite Spider-Man suit. Now, I'm also hoping at some point that they will drop the Andrew Garfield suit as well. Maybe his sort of version of the homemade suit, where it was just him in his regular street clothes, really, and a mask. The first suit from the Amazing Spider-Man game would be cool, and the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, that would also be cool, because it would be sort of kind of like a nostalgic throwback, like Sony haven't forgotten their past movies sort of thing. But as for the Raimi thing, I'm not sure how it works with licenses. Maybe they have to speak to Sam Raimi about it, maybe they have to sort something out. I'm not too sure on that. Spider-Man enthusiasts might recognise the suits from the Ultimate Spider-Man TV series, which featured Drake Bell as the voice of Spider-Man, and he did a really cool Spider-Man song on that as well. It was called "I Am Spider-Man." You've got to watch the episode to know what I'm talking about, but it's really cool because Drake Bell is actually a major pop star as well, so that's really cool that he got to sing. You may also recognise them from the Spider-Verse comic book series, so that's really cool as well. So, as we know, Peter Parker is joining the Spider-Verse in the new movie that's coming out in December. Now, I'm curious to know if they are actually going to maybe give us some of those suits in future, because Insomniac have said themselves that the DLCs aren't going to stop. So, are we going to get more missions, or are we just going to get more suits? I mean, because even if we get more suits, that's really cool. I'm still going to play the game if we get more suits. Maybe they could add a leveling system for the suits in New Game Plus. That'd be cool. Instead of just getting the suit, you have to level it up like you did in the Amazing Spider-Man games. That'd be cool as well. Gives you more of a chance to play it, and you think max level on a suit was level 50 in the Spider-Man games, like the Amazing Spider-Man games, should I say. So it'd be really cool to play that and just get those suits leveled up. But the upcoming Spider-Verse film, it's basically a take on all Spider-Man universes. We get Miles Morales, like you see on the screen. We're getting Peter Parker, we're getting Gwen Stacy, we're getting even Peter Parker. I mean, I'm not sure why Peter Parker's a thing now. Oh god, Disney are really going all out on introducing Peter Parker. Ugh, they have to introduce talking animals in all of their fucking films. It's ridiculous. I mean, I can't be the only one who thinks this, right? But it is highly anticipated. We're all expecting it. We all want it to happen. I'm looking forward to the Spider-Verse movie, and I'm looking forward to anything this game has to offer in the future. Now, do let me know in the comments what you guys think. I would really like to know your thoughts and feedback on this. As I've said, I'm doing a live stream tonight on Batman Arkham Asylum, so tune in for that. It will be about 3, maybe 4 hours from this video's upload time. So that being said, I'm done here. So this has been Gamer Dude. Happy gaming, and I shall catch you all real soon.